What's up, dudes? We finally got the double neck done. This thing is a beast. It is so big and heavy. And not heavy like it's heavy for two guitars, it's just big and heavy. Didn't fit in the original case that we bought. I bought a sort of Gibson double neck and that didn't fit, so we ended up squeezing this into an Ovation case with some extra padding so it doesn't move around as much. Ended up putting some True Oil on it, and I didn't like the way the True Oil was sitting, so we pulled some of that off, put on a new bottle of True Oil. That didn't look right either, and so we went with a satin spray from Mohawk Finishing Products. Finish is still pretty good. It's not the exact color that I was looking for, but I'm pretty happy with it. The necks are Warmoth necks. We got stainless steel on a compound radius board, and that's just something I wasn't going to touch. We ended up putting string retainers on here. And what's interesting, the Fender double neck retainer, the neck is usually longer, and so we had to move this back. There's a lot of different size neck sets they built, which was surprising to me. The wiring for this wasn't all that bad. Once I got it set up, I found a switch from guitarelectronics.com that connects essentially the bridge pickups and then the neck pickups to this switch, and you're flipping it back and forth. And it was pretty easy to wire up. Made the truss rod adjustments and let it sit for a couple weeks. Kevin plays a really low tuning, so it's an open, down-tuned tuning for the 12 string, and then the 6 string is 2 steps down, and it sounds beefy, man. I'm playing through my what is it, the Walter Becker GA5 Gibson amp, and that's really set up for a blues heavy overdriven guitar, and this is not that. But we'll give you some clips. Just got a standard tone control, volume control, and then we're using shallower roller bridge with a fine tuner, and then we took Graphtec saddles and put them on the shallow roller bridge. We popped them out and put these on. And this works out actually pretty good. I didn't even need to slot these, just the tension alone. And then we found a 12 string stop tail that worked out pretty well. Kevin is a lace sensor artist, so he had a bunch of lace pickups sitting around. The trick for me, as I've been playing and testing this out, was to get all the pickups essentially the same volume, so that when he's playing live, which is why we built this guitar, that he can flip through the switching and it's not going to have any problem. The back was just a satin black, and we recessed the screws. We're using Ratio tuners. Ratio has a custom set of 12 string tuners that they sent to me, and then just a standard. So we'll turn this thing on for you. We'll go with the bridge pickup on the 6 string first. That's the bridge. This is the neck. Way different. That tuning it down is just, it got that way growly. I'm not experienced playing with these double step down or 2 steps down, and it sounds wicked. What's cool is the guitar is pretty quiet. So that's the 6 string side. We'll flip this up to the 12 string side. And like I said, it's down tuned and an open setting. And when you listen to the in minor music, they've got like a melody. So that is the neck of the 12 string. And he'll be playing sort of like a rhythm off of this. And down-tuned, it sounds awesome. What was cool is that Dunlop gave him a set of custom strings. He uses a heavy sort of light set, and they gave him strings that were custom for the 12 string part. I'm not sure they work out perfectly, but we'll see. So here, this is just the chord open. Superjoint. It's wicked. This is the bridge. So that is the custom-made double neck. A lot of fun putting this together. I think I'm going to be using a lot more satin finish. I just like the way this looks on the piece of maple. And guitar is huge. The hard thing about this guitar was trying to get it in and out around my shop. For being a double neck, it's actually pretty light. But it's just bigger. So I'm used to working in like 20 by 14 for bodies, and this is like 24 by 20, maybe a little bigger. We went with roasted maple necks, which are really nice. And then I don't exactly remember what the fretboards are. We did set one neck higher than the other. So the 6-string neck is slightly higher than the 12-string. We thought as he was sitting down playing, it would be easier with a little bit different heights. And honestly, I don't think that really mattered at all. We could have done them both the same, and I don't think it detracts at all, but just a really cool project. And then when I turn this thing up at full volume, this Gibson amp just rocks. But there you go, guys. Custom made double neck telly. Go ahead and watch for the album release coming out shortly. There's a couple clips on YouTube from the Psycho Fest that I shared with you guys earlier. But we'll love to see this thing in action coming up. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.